Hamilton, right side. Again, Fort Worth.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
Curry outside. The kick out to Irving. Kept alive to the inside. Screen by Ibaka. Curry outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Down low, and Boozer throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Fort Worth leads by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. It's Garnett on the wing. Pass to Hibbert. And that one, good. Hibbert's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Indianapolis. Fort Worth leading by 3. Curry with it. To the paint. Here's Faceoff.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Second half just getting started. About a minute play. Traps in the tray. Chambers got 5 points so far.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
And you can't let this kid Flag get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Hamilton driving to the basket.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Kevin Garnett with the steal. And Garnett slams it home.
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Inside. Flag. And it's Indianapolis with the rebound.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense. Well, you know, I've watched Cameron Boozer since high school. Everyone knows what a special talent he is. But then you add in the IQ, the work ethic. He's mature beyond his years, both on and off the floor.
Welcome, everyone. To our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood, mixing some college players in for this one. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
It'll be Indianapolis off the tip. Here's Garnett. Julius Randle with the rebound. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for Memphis. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it.
Well, great job executing from the mid-range. If the defense gives it to you, take it.
Here's Chambers. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that hit takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Pass to Beal. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Terrific response by Beal. This demonstrates what a competitor he is.
Here's Ingram. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Ooh, they're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
And stolen by Hibbert. Pass to Garnett. And Garnett with those slams.
And this is the work ethic Garnett possesses. Really hustles down the floor in transition.
And it's Randle, top of the key. Outside, Beal. Picked by Randle. Lets it go with the three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And his ability to affect the game goes way up when he's knocking down shots from three-point range.
Here's Chambers. Nailed from three-point land. Chambers got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
No hesitation whatsoever. I just love how Beal makes that decision quickly to shoot off the catch.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, some coaches call that an error of commission. You're giving effort, trying to make something happen. You'll live with a few of those.
Feeds away. And it's Memphis with another.
And this is Beal's role. He's out here to score the ball, and he does it at a high rate. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Chambers. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. He's got 8.
Zero hesitation there. He decided to shoot before he even got it.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Hits the three-point bomb. Randle's got 6.
Pulling up off the bounce. Randle plays with good balance and body control.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Outside, Beal. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Memphis. He comes away with 11 points. In the quarter, and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And it's Fox with the ball for Memphis. Outside Portis. Pass to Payton. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. Payton's got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Fox is using his agility like this. It can just be too much for the defense to handle.
Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's an aggressive move, catching the defender a little out of position.
Both free throws good for Irving.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Payton. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Payton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the intelligence of Payton, reading defenses like a book and understanding when to take the shot. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Both free throws good from James.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Outside Portis. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Misses the three. Curry with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Whoa, Fox, what a finish.
Screen by Ibaka. Outside Irving. Fox with the steal. On the wing, Payton. The high post shot, and it's Indianapolis with the rebound. And James with a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, this is just going to be a mismatch every time. LeBron just too fast, too powerful, and too big.
Three-pointer, Payton. Indianapolis with the ball. They trail by 1. Outside Irving. Pass to Bason. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that one's good, Irving.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Up top, Portis. Outside, Rodman. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. It's good. Portis has got his first points in this one.
Well, listen, Portis certainly doesn't lack confidence off the catch. He feels like he can score anytime down the floor.
Fox with the steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LeBron James.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Knocked away. And stolen by Payton. Down low. And Portis throws it down.
Plenty of power behind that move from Portis. He likes hammering it down with as much authority as possible.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Memphis leads by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Offside Fox. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Well, it's hard to say who the fastest guy in the league is, but Fox is absolutely in that conversation. Really good at getting to the rim.
Indianapolis trails by 5. Outside Westbrook. Garnett outside. Fox with the steal. Here's Randall. Roy Hibbert with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
And Garnett misses. Memphis leading by 5. Outside for Randall. Shoots the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Pete's got his first 3 points of the game.
The assertive approach paying dividends there. Shot ready on the catch and made it look easy.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
Here's Fox. Garnett with the steal. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On the inbound, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Outside, Beal. Shoots over Ingram. And finished off by Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Here's Ingram. He takes it in. Garnett the screen. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. For Indianapolis, they've been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
A future Hall of Famer. Westbrook averaging a triple-double in a number of seasons and came close a few other times.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 1:54 left in the 3rd. Here's Beal, and it's Memphis with another.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
For 3, Ingram sinks the triple. Ingram's got 8 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Indianapolis trails by 4. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Indianapolis able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Memphis. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Garnett. Over Randall. It's rebounded by Memphis. Over Westbrook. The putback. And Westbrook is right there. 8 points for him.
Well, keeping Westbrook off the board is obviously a challenge. He has the most rebounds for a point guard in NBA history.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
Memphis leading.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Randall outside. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Memphis out in front. They lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over. And Indianapolis has possession. It's a one-point game. Pass to Garnett. And here is LeBron. Defended by Rodman. To take the lead. Back to Garnett. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Over in the corner, Portis. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Goes back up. Left side, Westbrook. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Now Fox, who is outside. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
For three, he drills the three.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Garnett. James saves him with the putback.
And because of his quickness, LeBron is hard to block out on the offensive glass. So strong.
Outside Portis. Down he goes for three.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Fox with the rebound. And so Fox will bring it up for Memphis. 3-point lead. Outside Portis. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Diving in. Irving with the ball. It's tipped and stolen by Payton. Here's Fox. Portis and stolen by LeBron. Irving with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. No good.
And this is a critical possession, not one they can afford to come up empty on.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Both teams will make substitutions. Memphis leading by 3. .111 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Beal. Catch up a three. A three-pointer. Good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Just 5 on the clock. It's good.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Well, that's classic Westbrook. Confidence in the heat of battle.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Hibbert with the screen. And down goes the three.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Beal. The long shot, no good. Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Ball's knocked loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. Screen by Ibaka. For the tie. Good. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
And here is Portis. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Driving the lane. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Outside Irving. To take the lead. Westbrook rips down the rebound. It's Portis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. They get Russell Westbrook.
Well, I like how aggressive Portis is. He knows how to put defenders on their heels and make them foul. Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Screen by Ibaka. It's Westbrook with the drive. And it's blocked by Lewis.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion. And the energy Westbrook plays with is infectious. He looks to hit the boards whenever he can.
Westbrook double team. Tries it from 16. Can't get it.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Screen by Ibaka. To take the lead. Irving.
Oh, you got to stay down on his pump fake or he will get that whistle every time.
That's the first, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Well, even though he's a little older, Westbrook still possesses impressive athleticism, which he uses well to attract contact.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important. Look at Westbrook carrying the load. He can be that guy for you.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
Beal fires. The 3 is off. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble a game.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And so for the big win by Indianapolis in a tight game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things